I'm concerned because I don't trust Southgate to do the best for the team.
M- Yeah, okay, so this is what I wanted to talk to you about. Is that do you we've even said this before, like do you think Southgate's time is done? Like should he be
Oh, I think so. I just don't think he's tactically good enough.
his tactics are so weird. He plays such defensive. It's like he plays five at the back and then plays two holding midfielders. It's like
Yeah.
what? Seven defenders and then I don't understand. It's so strange.
And then he puts
Um,
Harry Kane up top and goes, he'll score a goal.
yeah, I'm just
Not
gonna
how it
share.
works. So.
Just gonna share you the If you go on Discord, I've just shared the image of the squad for England. And so like can you see it?
Yeah.
So look at all those defenders, man. And there's like five midfielders. And
Yeah, I don't agree with it, eh?
it's so I'm just gonna chuck it on the stream as well. Uh, Yeah, like five midfielders, and one of them, Calvin Phillips, has actually just gotten an injury, and he may have to have surgery. So he he's dropped from the squad, and may even miss the World Cup now too.
To be fair, he's not playing for City, so why should he be in the squad?
I know that's actually what I said when he signed. I was like, so he's going to move to Manchester City and then never play.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, it just seems like a weird move when because everyone was saying like, oh, Man United missed out on him, and it was like, no, man, he missed out on playing football.
Yeah.
He's going to sit on the bench at City when he would have been in our first team. Like, it's
Yeah.
yeah, bizarre. And then, so they only pick. The thing is too, Mason Mount plays further forward too. He sometimes plays off the wing, so they only pick holding midfielders. So that's why players like Madison are being overlooked. When he should be in the squad, man. It's bizarre to me.
Yeah, Madison should be in there. If it was up to me, I'll be playing if I was Southgate, I'll be playing a 4-3-3.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Play positive modern football, and
Well, you play a 4-3-3 with Jude Bellingham, Ward-Prowse, and Declan Rice as your midfield three.
Jesus Christ, that's so good.
Yeah,
That sounds amazing.
like Rice can hold. Bellingham can do anything,
Box to
and
box, yeah,
Ward-Prowse has the passing range of any player in the world.
yeah.
So
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 like a
where do you go wrong there? Like,
flat midfield 4-3-3. Yeah,
yeah,
that's really good.
that's what
And
I've been playing up front, it's obviously Harry Kane, Foden, and Sterling
yep, and
or
then
Grealish.
and
Sterling or Grealish. I don't bother. It doesn't mind. I mind either one. If it was me, I'd probably pick Grealish. I
well,
think Grealish is
I really like Bukayo Saka. I think he's a very good player, very tenacious, and sometimes plays from that right wing back role as well. And so
yeah,
he very versatile. He had a good Euros as well, and
yes,
now or Tammy Abraham as well too has been, just his career has just advanced massively since moving to Roma and stuff like that.
yeah,
And even Ivan Toney. See, they've got a lot of good options for number nine, but then the problem is you're never going to drop Harry Kane.
the real issue is you're never going to get the ball to them because you're playing seven defenders.
Yeah, true. And that's the thing.
Where's
It's
where's the where's the forward ball play? That's exactly why I'd have Bellingham and Ward-Prowse in the midfield because they're the ones that are going to move the ball forwards rather than having Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips who are going to pass sideways.
Yeah, and I suppose the only reason Kane actually sees the ball in this team is because he drops deep into midfield. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
true. This is really good. You're really right about this. I totally agree. It's so weird. And then like a player like Jared Bowen, who is I'm surprised that Jared Bowen's in the team because his form has just been trash for the last few, like the start of the season, end of last season and stuff. And they pass up on someone like Madison who would be able to add a bit of creative flair to the team.
Yeah, agree. Or even why is Sancho not there instead of
Yeah,
Bowen?
Sancho's been great the start of this season.
Sancho's easily a better player than Bowen, easily, and
Certainly.
he's playing regularly, playing well.
Mm.
Bowen's not, so he's not playing well. So
Like, I understand the dropping of Marcus Rashford and so on because he's still sort of earning his confidence back. But I'd probably still pick Rashford over Bowen as well. But
uh, agreed. Yeah,
it's
I
so
just
weird.
think
And
it's weird. It's so weird.
well, and then also, even in these defenders, they have so many fucking defenders, and there's 4 right backs in there.
I'm waiting for this conversation.
You got Trent, Alexander-Arnold, Reece James, Kieran Trippier, Kyle Walker, who all play all right backs.
Well, can we almost take Kyle Walker out of the equation because he's going to play at centre back, that right
the
side
back
of
three.
centre back.
Yeah, and they've done weird.
So he should automatically be your second or third choice right back because he can play at centre back. So if that's the case, if he's in the squad, you only can take 2 more right backs. You don't need 3. Like, you don't need 4. You don't need 5. You've got one that can play centre back. Okay, you can pick 2 more.
And
yeah, it just doesn't make. Tripp's good. I don't know if Tripp is the right call though.
You get everything you get from Trippier, you get better from Alexander-Arnold. So Trippier maybe drops a little bit more, but even then, it just seems weird. Like it, yeah, I don't know. And Reece James, man, Reece James is such a good wingback, man. He's such a good player, and it's just so strange to have all these people in there.
100%. I would. Yeah, obviously they're going to play a back 5. I would. Oh, sorry.
100%.
No, I would definitely we're going to play a back 5. So if it was my back 5, Ben Chilwell on the left.
Mm-hmm.
And on the left side, I'm going to play Stones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think Stones is playing well at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
We'll play Eric Dyer in the middle.
Of course, yeah.
So I think if he's in the side, I think it's the only place he can play is in the middle of that back 3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Kyle Walker on the right side. And then the right side of fullback will be Reece James.
Solid. See, I think that is a good back 5, and I would pick. I'd pick roughly the same because obviously Harry Maguire's form has been not good for a while. Normally he would be in there.
He be in that side?
I actually reckon he'll start. I reckon he'll start in the game against Italy. Because Southgate, like he's already picked his players. He already knew who he wants to play before even looking at form. You know, that's his attitude.
But besides those ones I picked in my back 5, the only you got Tamori there. Okay, he's in great form. Pick him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, so you got Connor Cody.
That's a weird one. I don't dislike Connor Cody. I think he's a good player, but the fact that they passed on Ben White.
He's a seasoned veteran. Like, that's why he's there. But he hasn't won anything.
He's very good at winding up players.
Why bring in a veteran player if they haven't won anything?
Yeah, and especially with Ben White playing so well for Arsenal. Arsenal's defense have been solid as, and it seems a bit rough on Ben White, especially with Guehi being in there too.
Yeah, that's a nod to the future. You know, you're looking at your future tournaments and that. So I'd rather have him than Connor Cody. He's going to learn more, and he's going to be more used to you later on down the track.
Totally.
I don't think you need Connor Cody or Harry Maguire in that side. I think you can replace both of those. You can replace both of those with Ben White, and you're fine.
Yeah, and the thing too is Ben White plays right back as well. So he's quite versatile. So yeah, I know, it's just strange. It's just such a weird selection. Obviously, I mean, the 3 goalkeepers is fantastic. I'm totally happy with that. The only reason.
So who drops out? I think Henderson's the one that goes when Pickford's fit. Because the other 2, to be perfectly honest, if I was going to start a goalkeeper there, it would be Nick Pope.
It's so hard to choose. I think all three of them are
I
actually
know
in good form.
Ramsdale's been having a good season, but I think Nick Pope is the better goalkeeper.
Yeah, I like Nick Pope because of the memes. Like he's and I
Go
think
on, put the whole team on me.
his move to Newcastle was like the smartest move he ever made. Like I think it's so good because he starts every game for Newcastle because obviously we picked up Dubravka, and Nick Pope is just such a intelligent player. Like he's got such good reactions and positioning and things like that. But then also Dean Henderson's been having a great time at Forest as well. And yeah, Ramsdale, like you said, has had a really good start. I mean, Ramsdale sort of dipped quite a bit last season. He didn't look really at his best, but still, it's three good options for sure.
Yeah, and Southgate's number one goalkeeper isn't even in there.
Yeah,
Did you know if Pickford is fit, he picks Pickford every single time.
yeah, that's actually the problem. So like I said, he just has his squad already decided. It's so weird. I don't. Yeah, especially when you're picking players that are out of form and or don't play. What message does that send to players who want to play for England? It's like, oh, I just have to be friends with Southgate rather than actually be good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I
But
don't
look,
fully understand it. You almost have 2 or 3 defenders too many, and you're short on midfielders. So
yeah, I know. Well, I suppose I think the two matches it says there the two matches they're playing is Italy and Germany. So it may be like a tactical decision, like we'll play back five against those two teams because they're going to be very good. So,
thing is,
but
like you said, he pre-picks his squad. So when he goes up against a bottom tier team, which they should smash, he'll still play a back seven.
you're right. I know that's
He's that,
so
he's
frustrating.
that dumb that yeah,
Those are
not a
the
fan.
games when you want to be playing your Jaden Sancho and your Saka, like your young, hungry players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
But look, it'll probably look again. I feel like we say this every time. Like this will be Southgate's downfall, But I don't know. He just seems to be picked anyway. I mean, he did get to a final in the Euros, so probably does deserve to get the World Cup. But I think if they can't really do anything major in this tournament, then maybe it's time to move on.
With this squad, where do you think they'll finish at the World Cup?
Out in the group, no, no. I reckon maybe they'll win one knockout game and then go out.
Yeah, I would have said last 16.
Yeah. So possible. I can't. I mean, like I said, they did get to the final in the Euros. They had a very good run. They had a very easy sort of way through and stuff. They did. I think they beat Germany, didn't they? But yeah, I don't know. I just don't have a lot of faith in this team. And if they do win, it's going to be a 1-0. So yeah.
Yeah, it's not. We'll see. The other annoying thing is he said in interviews before that Madison is world class. Yet you can't
Really?
pick him for your squad. Yeah,
It's so weird. I don't understand. I just don't get it. And yeah, huh. And there's just too many good English right backs.
yeah, right.
It's like Lamptey.
Well,
Lamptey's never even had a cap, so he's amazing. So
yeah. Well, the thing
uh,
is, do you move Trent from a fullback to a midfielder?
it didn't work. Like in theory, on
He's
paper, it should
got.
work, but
To
no.
be honest, he's just not good. He's just not good enough at an international level. I think he'll get found out.
He's not strong enough. He's a bit too lean. He's good at like slipping past people and whipping across, but when he's trying to midfield, he's not a midfield battler. He doesn't have that sort of energy for the midfield. I don't think.